No, we'll go this one because then we'll gain like 8 life. We're going to get the boost from Righteous, so these guys are all going to get like +4/+4. Yeah, and that's probably going to be really close to lethal. Actually, that is so lethal. Yeah, 10/10. Yeah, what? That's what this deck is. Hey everyone, my name is Kyle. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. I like doing all kinds of budget decks. I share tips and tricks just for growing my digital collection on MTG Arena. And I just share all kinds of fun decks like this one and fun events and the things I do there. So if you're into that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button in the bottom corner right now, please. I also do a lot of beginner stuff, so if you're very new to MTG Arena, go check out my beginner's guide section. So today, I know it's Sunday, but I'm usually pretty busy every Friday, the first morning into the afternoon, and I usually don't get to check out the FNM events until the evening and play them, so I have not enough time to record, edit, and upload on Friday. So once it was Saturday, the event's already over, so I'm like, I'll just upload this as my Sunday video. So I know it's Sunday today, but the gameplay is obviously from Friday in the event on FNM, which was no limits. So when I read that, it was literally just no limits. As many copies of cards you want, cards you own, cards you don't own, whatever you want. All historic, no limits, no bans, nothing. Everything you want. Seen some pretty interesting decks run by other people. What I like playing around with this time was an Angel deck, a combination. This isn't the whole deck, but what I did is I took the 3 cards in the Angel decks that are super powerful and historic because of Resplendent and Bishop. They're historic. But I did see this historic Angel deck, and it was so super powerful. And I didn't want to spend the wild cards on historic cards in order to create the Angel deck. But this event gave me the opportunity to create a really kind of cheap version of it because A, I don't own most of these cards, and B, it's a 40 card limit and I can have as many copies as it wants. So my creatures are all just the 3 creatures that make the Angel deck, this historic Angel deck, like super powerful. The only other suggestion I'd have for this is to maybe swap Guiding Voices with an enchantment from Ravnica, where whenever a whenever a token is created under your control, you create a 4/4 Angel. I think it has Vigilance, and it's an Angel token instead of that token. So if you replace these 4 with those copies, whenever you have a Bishop of Wings on the battlefield, and your Angels basically can't die, because whenever an Angel dies, whenever an Angel enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life, but whenever an Angel you control dies, you create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. And because of that other enchantment I mentioned, whenever you create a token, it becomes an Angel token. And it says whenever an Angel you control dies, not a non-token Angel. So whenever that Angel token dies, this is just going to create another Spirit token, which converted into another Angel token again. So as your actual Angels die, they will create tokens from this and the enchantment. They both have to be on the battlefield at the same time. And then, yeah, you'll just keep creating Angels. Now, I didn't want to go crazy, ridiculous like that, so I just stuck with the main 3 from the main Angel deck and Historic. So the life gain that I mentioned, whenever an Angel enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. That's going to be really important to go with both Righteous Valkyrie and Resplendent Angel. And Righteous Valkyrie is in Standard right now, so whenever another Angel or Cleric enters the battlefield under your control and the Bishop of Wings is a Cleric, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So the Resplendent is only going to give you 3 life gain because it's 3 toughness. But Righteous Valkyries and Bishop of Wings will all gain you 4 life because they're 4 toughness. So, but the key to that is, as long as you have, all this life gain serves a purpose. As long as you have at least 27 life or more than your starting life total, so in this case 27, creatures you control get +2/+2. Permanently. So the more Righteous Valkyries we have on the field, and if we have 27 life or higher, they'll get +4/+4 if we have 2. They'll get +6/+6 if we have 3, right? So it just keeps stacking the more of these guys we have. And we're going to be getting lots of Angels entering the battlefield when we have Resplendent Angel, which is the other reason we need to gain a lot of life in this. At the beginning of our end step, of each end step, If we've gained 5 or more life this turn, we create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. So you can actually, for 6 mana, which is hard for us to get there, we don't have a lot of mana in this deck, so to get this, it's unlikely we'll have 6 mana by our 6th turn. I'll just say it that. It's unlikely. But until end of turn, Resplendent Angel gets +2/+2 and lifelink. So it'll gain if you would just attack with it and you have that 6 mana, you will gain that 5 life, even if the Resplendent dies in combat, and you will still get a 4/4 Angel token. And if it dies, you get a Spirit token. And the reason why Bishop of Wings is really good is because if your opponent plays a board wipe, or if we play a board wipe, because as you see over here, we do have 3 Doom Scars, because sometimes we're just hitting way too much of our Resplendence, or we're hitting way too many of our Bishop of Wings, or whatever. Usually it's the Angels that we hit more of, with only 5 Bishop of Wings. So it's usually the Angels, and we'll get cluttered down with only Resplendence or only Righteous Valkyries. And these two really are the keys here. This is a really, really good part to the combo, but these are the biggest, most powerful two, is these 2 Angels here. So if we're not getting both of them, we're just getting all of one, and maybe we get 1 copy of the other Angel, but our opponent kills it, and we start getting bogged down with too many of the same Angel, we can just board wipe, and our opponent's getting powerful, so we wipe their board, we get rid of our board that we're not too impressed with, and you know, when all our Angels die, as long as we have one of these on the battlefield. And I've had my opponents do this to me. I've never done this with my own Doomscar in this deck, but they'll do a Doomscar, or they'll do a board wipe, and then this guy's trigger will leave all my Angels, will leave behind little 1/1 Spirit tokens. And then as long as my life point's high enough, as soon as I play her with a Righteous Valkyrie, all creatures get +2/+2, right? So those 3 spirits, or 2 or 3 spirits, or however many they are, they all become 3/3s. That's why I stuck with 3 there, is because they all become 3/3s. And that's all of a sudden a lot more powerful because they're flying, and it's just like, whoa. This deck gets crazy out of hand quickly with these, especially this one, because of just the no limits and the way I've built it. Guiding Voices, just for some environmental sciences. I've thrown some of these other things in here just for fun. We never cast them because we just get Enviro Sciences, gain a couple extra life, make sure we get more of our lands out on the battlefield. So we only have 14 out of a 40 card deck. So there we go. That's the deck. Let's get into some crazy no limit gameplay. And midway through, I'll actually introduce a little bit of a historic Witherbloom deck that I'll also do, because the gameplay is not super long. Alrighty. I'd like a Bishop, or at least 3 mana. I think I'm gonna go for at least 3 lands. There we go. Still didn't get that Bishop though. Ooh. Which do I ditch? I gotta ditch the Guiding Voice. It's a slow game, but we gotta try. Yeah, I've seen this deck in this event before. This might be our loss. Okay, loses 2 life. No, that's all they're doing. They're not playing like a million more of these spells here where they turn 1 black mana into 3 black mana. And another Guiding Voice. That was definitely the right thing to bottom deck. They're stuck on 1 mana. And we're stuck on not hitting any of our 2 drops except for Guiding Voice. 1 or 2 drops, I mean. Do they have some kind of black counterspell or something? Yeah, it's holding up priority now for some reason. Okay. That's it. Ooh, are they whiffing? Like really badly? It seems like they are. I love that sound effect, and the animation isn't too crazy, but it's just that sound effect when the angel enters. You see the animation with this beautiful angel, and it's just like, I don't know, like I just love it. It's like, yeah, you're done now. Resplendent Angel is in the house. Get out of here. Alright, here we go with the Dark Ritual again. So now they got something that they're building up for. They've collected the cards in their hand, now they've got some kind of combo, I bet. 2 Dark Rituals, 5, 6 mana available to them. 2 life. Why did he get to counter it, or copy it so many times? Storm when you get each spell cast before it. I see what this deck tries to do now. They try to cast all these dark rituals and then cast these, and it gets copied for each time they cast a dark ritual, which gets them more mana each time they cast it. Sounds pretty out of control. Let's start getting Righteous Valkyries out there so we can gain gain more life. Let's get our Resplendent a little bit more powerful here. I don't know why Resplendent. I should have went for one of the other ones actually, now that I think about it. The Righteous Valkyries. And we've gained a bunch of our life back up to 21. And that should probably be game then. No, we'll go this one because then we'll gain like 8 life. We're going to get the boost from Righteous. So these guys are all going to get like +4/+4. Yeah, and that's probably going to be really close to lethal. Actually, that is so lethal. Yeah, 10/10. Yeah, what? That's what this deck is. People do this for real in Historic. They have decks like this where they can only have 4 Righteous Valkyries and 4 Resplendent Angels, and that's it. And they make it work, and they pull it off. They got Bishop of Wings in there. I've seen it before. I don't actually have any Resplendent Angels in my collection, but it's really fun to do this deck and play with them today. This has been really cool. All right, up against Doug No Gamer. I kind of like the starting hand. We do need another mana. If we need to, we can dig with Guiding Voice. I've already played with this deck a little bit, and it seems like I'm always on the draw. I think I was on the play a couple times so far, and that's about it. I guess I've only played with this deck a few times. And there's our other land that we wanted. So we can go Bishop into Valkyrie into Resplendent, or maybe Bishop, Resplendent, then Valkyrie. That might be better. Just because we have 2 Resplendents. I don't see any colors that will indicate removal, while white could do exile effects and stuff like that. Snow permanent card, legendary card, reveal, or a saga card, reveal it, put into your hand, and shuffle. You gain 1 life for each snow spent to cast. So he's going to gain 3 life. And search for a few things, or Vorinclex anyways. Let's see if we can get going a little faster than that. I'm worried they might have removal for this. I won't be able to produce an angel with this yet, because I won't get the life gain. Let's just do it anyways. And then we'll hit him for 1. Still gain our 4 life anyways. So they can't get that Vorinclex yet, unless they have some kind of mana amplifier thing. That looks like it's probably a Doomscar. Dang it. Dang it, I really want to play this, but then... But if they Doomscar... Let's just go for it. We've got more of these in the deck than anything else, so we gotta hope that we draw more. Oh, I should have put a counter on somebody. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Well, let's see if they survive another round. Yeah, okay. They hit down the Righteous Valkyrie. Hopefully we get another one. Of course not. Let's Guiding Voice here. Grab an Envirosciences. And I don't think we'll play it this turn. We'll go with another Resplendent. Oop, I didn't need to attack with the Bishop. Whoops. Right into the wall. No big deal. Huh. Really could use some more Righteous Valkyries here. So what did they foretell there? Okay, here comes the Vorinclex, which is bad. Oh man, no. It's the one problem with a deck like this. This is almost all our Righteous Valkyrie, or Resplendent. We need our Righteous Valkyries, guy. Oh my god. Well, let's just roll with it then. Let's just keep going. Yeah, they're on a 1-turn clock now because of our flying, so they can't kill us with Vorinclex if we don't block it. Unless that's a board wipe, but then they lose all their stuff too, which it looks like it is. Here it comes. And I get, with Guiding Voice, those spirits will be enough to end the game. Paraguiding Voices too. That's what's great about that bishop. You board wipe me? Alright, look at all these creatures I got. Just grab that, it doesn't matter, straight to combat, and that's game. Could have went overkill if we wanted to, but no, not necessary. Alright, here we go. Here's a nice variety of everything, except the Guiding Voice. Couple Righteous Valkyries, that's nice. Why am I still not on the play with this deck? Oh my god. Okay, so they still only have the 1 mana available to them. I guess we got Bishop of Wings up next. Into Righteous, into Resplendent by the looks of it. What we're gonna do. And what do they have? So they counter it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've seen that. A white counter spell for 1 mana. Not a big deal, unless they have like a million more of them, which they better not. Okay, they didn't have one there. So next up we could go for this. Take the damage because we're going to be gaining life like crazy, so whatever. What do you got? Oh, come on. You don't have it all. Come on. What a bunch of BS. Alright, here's another big blocker back out there. Let's get more lands. Also gain life with it, which we kind of need right now because they've been picking away at us too much. And we need a high life total for Righteous Valkyrie to be activated. What does he do?
I will show the city of Dragon.
Okay, so he's probably going to do that -2 right there. Higher of a mana value, which could be 1, because these are 0, so it could be a creature with converted value 1. Ah, of course not. Did he scry or something? What the F? Are you freaking serious? He just nails it, 1 go, like just like that, no problem. Exile target creature, reveal cards, and it literally, did he even reveal? What did he reveal there? 1 card? What a freaking cheater. He didn't hit a land? Oh, he just knew the top card was exactly what he wanted? What the F is this? Come on, guys, come on. Other creatures, Jesus. What a bunch of BS. So now I need to take a couple different turns here. Because I don't have the mana to cast this, and I still don't. Freaking bull, man. Come on. Jesus, like he didn't even reveal any cards. Top card, mwah. Just the perfect, absolute perfect card. Right off top, right off. Like, who gets that? When have you guys, someone comment, when have you ever gotten, like, you didn't have to dig at all, just right there, right on top. Absolute perfecto. Jesus. Get out of here. Freak. Can't stand that. How are they still getting a plus? Okay, right. This stupid enchantment. And what do you want to bet? He's going to -2 again and just Oh, mwah, beautiful, right off. It's just, oh yeah, my deck's just perfect all the time. How is your deck not perfect? How is, like, here we go. Oh, let's see. If he doesn't reveal a single freaking card again, like, oh my god. Come on, man. We all know you're doing it. Yeah, let's go. Hurry up. Today. I was right there. Oh, surprise, surprise. Oh, we actually revealed some cards this time. And he whiffed. Oh, boo-hoo. Man, I'm so bitter at that perfect one little Doomscar and you lose. Aw. No sympathy for that. Oh, man, that top deck. Give it a try. Hopefully we draw into a Righteous Valkyrie. Feel really good with our bishop and our... Okay, well, let's get something other than this. So what am I at now? I think I'm at... No, I'm at 7 of each. Resplendent and Righteous, I think. So this is almost half of my Resplendents. And what are they? They got black, white, and green. It looks like they've got removal for my bishop, or they're just reading it, maybe. Could be just reading it. Either way, we're going Resplendent next turn. Does that have reach? That color. Oh, wow. That's an interesting ability. It's +1 +1 color among permanents you control. Well, that's interesting. Vigilance in there as well. Do we go right, Resplendent, or Righteous? Ooh. Actually, let's go Bishop. And we'll put Guiding Voice on this Bishop here. Grab one of these. And do we attack in? No. Let's play defensively for a little bit. Lots of mana from our opponent here. What's going to happen? 5 mana. Alright, so they're one of my bishops go. That would have been nice to keep a hold on to. Mire Triton, that's not nice. Alright, okay. Let's get Resplendent out there. Hopefully they don't have all the removal in the world. That would be very annoying. Super duper. Another Mire Triton. Holy, how are they still going? Did they get that much mana out of this thing? Would have only given them 3 mana? 2, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, I guess. Okay. So what do we got here? 2 damage, we can take that 2. No big deal. As long as we get to play our Valkyrie, we're pretty happy. Gain like 4 life there. Attack in with this. Takes it. Okay, so next turn he's going to come at us huge because he's got these Mire Tritons that have Death Touch. We should be okay with that because when we play our another Righteous Valkyrie, that's going to suck. When we play another Righteous Valkyrie, we're going to gain 8 life. And they're going to take 6 here. Everybody's going to get a pump up too. No blocks. We can actually gain 10 life here. So there's 4, 8, and then here's another 2 for 10. As long as they don't hit our health total for too much more, Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. The Angel and then more life gain. Yeah, that's how this deck works. That's these 3 cards here. Bishop, Resplendent, and Righteous. Righteous is gaining you life. Once you get so high in life, everybody gets pumped up. Resplendent keeps spitting out angels as you gain life. And as you spit out those angels, you gain more life with the Bishop. Get in there. I missed it. Sorry, I tried. Okay, so we're just midway gameplay here. I just wanted to do a very quick introduction of this historic Witherbloom deck that I did, which is almost entirely not historic. The main thing here is the Cruel Celebrant. This is actually an exact copy, I think it's an exact copy, of a deck, a Tend the Pests Witherbloom deck that I did a while ago. I'm not sure how long ago. There'll be a link for that up in the top corner if you want to check out that video. So I'm not going to introduce the whole deck. Go check out that video. Go check out that video if you want to get the full deck breakdown of this. We've got Cruel Celebrant. I think I took out Dina and I put in Cruel Celebrant, which is the splash for the white mana. And the Cruel Celebrant is just a 2-mana 1/2 creature vampire. Whenever Cruel Celebrant or another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So it's the same as a Bastion trigger. So instead of the Dina where we ping our opponent every time we gain life, this one we're just triggering it the same way we do Bastion. So it's kind of like 8 extra or 4 extra Bastions for 8 total is kind of what I was going for. Other than that, it works the same way every other way. And let's just see how that Cruel Celebrant plays out. Let's get to it. Ooh, black and green. Ooh. Can maybe try to dig for our white and get Witherbloom Apprentice out right away. Of course, we are on the draw. Ugh. Okay, well, I needed to play this on black anyways to get Witherbloom Apprentice out, so we can just go Eyetwitch first turn. Looks like opponent's got mono blue, probably a mill control deck. Looks like we're probably going to get Bastion 3rd turn unless they counter it like they did our Apprentice here. Which I'd almost rather them counter that than our Bastion, but they're not going to play anything here and then they're going to counter our next spell. Should we even try the Bastion? Let's just hit in with the Eyetwitch and end turn. We can do any of these things at instant. We'll hold up the Bastion for a little later. And they're still not doing anything. Alright, fine. Now we'll try to cast it. We can still have a Village Rites open. And here's the counter. So this isn't even really a mill control deck. This is just a counter deck. Do you even have a win con in there, bud? Or are we just going to kill you with a 1/1 this game? Bounce it back to my hand. Do we sack it? No, let's let it come back. And they're probably going to go to try to counter it. You going to counter that? Probably not. Oh, there it is. Sure. We'll try it again. You gonna counter that one too? Get all your counter spells out of your hand. Just throw them all away. Attaboy. Get them out of there. Flying creatures and counter spells. Seems familiar. Here's another counter. Oh my god. Right to the last freaking card. No? Oh, look at buddy. 5 mana for this. So I think that'll be it for the turn. Let's just see what else they do. Bounce it. Let's get some card draw this time. At least I'm getting a learn if they counter. I was gonna say, how can they counter? Pest summoning, I guess. And what's that, a counter in their hand? no doubt they're going to hold it up to try to make me think it is. Another Eyetwitch. Oh, things seem to be going pretty fast. Gonna attack me again. Probably because you got another unsummon. Love it. Freaking obnoxious deck. We do have a second turn Groff. I always love that. Oh wait, do we have black? Oh my, oh yes we do. Whew. I was not paying attention to that. Oh my god. I just saw 2 pathways and a forest. Like, yeah, we got it all. No problem. Who's worried? Like the card sleeves. Chandra. Oh man, I got like a... I feel like I have a burp, but then it doesn't come up. A little bit there. It's like stuck or something. Well, there goes our second turn Groff. We're going to go for a third turn Groff then. We do have another learn, so let's just go for lands and a bit of life gain. Expressive Iteration. Third turn, so they're going to be exiling a land if they hit one. Which, knowing everybody else's luck other than mine, they of course hit their land. What do we... Oh, okay, we just splashed the white into this one, so... Yeah. Actually, let's go this on black. And then we'll get that Bastion out there. And start pecking away. Yes. Well, I don't know what to do now. Let's get that land down. 2 mana here, another 2 mana here, another 2 mana here. Oi. Okay, let's attack in. Okay, no blocks. They're gonna flash in the blocker. Nope. Okay. We're gonna get Groff out. We're gonna eat the human here. Draw. What do we get for land? Let's go green because we need this for white. So we're gonna get a forest. So this person seems to be running a pretty legit Prismari deck, or is it deck? So they thrill away, what is that, Kazul's Fury or whatever that is? What is that? Yeah, Kazul's Fury. We've got a big, scary Bayou Groff out there. Okay, it's not so scary anymore. It's a little bit dead. Oh, that takes all but 1 mana. Ugh. Well, we could get Woe-Eater out after damage. And we do have Village Rites to use on our Woe-Eater if they kill our pest, and we can't sacrifice it on our upkeep. That's my plan anyways. If they kill our pest, I'll sacrifice Woe-Eater to the Village Rites so we get extra card draw. We'll still get the trigger here because we're still sacrificing it. They'll discard a card, we gain 2 life and draw a card. Ooh, they're doing extra stuff now. They're about to copy the next thing they cast for 2 mana. So they're going to do 6 damage to it. Resolve that one. Actually, we go like this before any of those, because if they die after one of these Scorching Dragonfires touches it, it gets exiled instead. So now they discard a card, we gain 2 life, draw a card, and then our Village Rites gives us 2 more cards, so we're 3 in total, back up to 5 cards in our hand. They did get rid of our big scary Woe-Eater. Good for them. Now we need white. We'll do this first. More pests. And we'll go this. More triggers. And we have Plumb the Forbidden on deck too. So we can sacrifice everybody, and if we do, Careless Celebrant will trigger 3 times for all 3 creatures, plus Bastion will trigger all 3 times for all 3 creatures. So that's only going to be 6 damage in total that we'll do to them. So hopefully we can get more creatures before we plumb and just make it extra sweet. And maybe in that case we won't even plumb the Cruel Celebrant. We'll keep her out there to hopefully keep trying to get that synergy. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so this goes on green. Play that. That's it for now. So we'll see what they do. I'm thinking if they attack in, which they probably will with their 8/8, we block with a pest token and then sacrifice 4 of them with the Plumb the Forbidden. Get a whole bunch of triggers, a whole bunch of life, or we'll just do it on end step. If they don't do anything, we'll just sacrifice the 4 critters onto end step. Whole bunch of triggers, whole bunch of life gain. Kajonk. It's not lethal though. So if the opponent does the math. Are there 4? Oh, there's 4. 4, 8. Should only be 8 damage to our opponent. They should still survive. 4 Bastion triggers, 4 Careless Celebrant triggers. But we draw a buttload of cards. 3 more left. Oh man, are we at a full 7? We're gonna do 8 before our we're at 7 now. We're waiting for opponent now if they have something. Okay, now we're at 8. Yikes. Alright, let's go this way. We need stuff to sacrifice. And then Bastion. We don't have anything to do with this white, so let's just use it up on the Bastion. Hopefully they don't have a counter. They do have blue, so they could be running counter spells. Like I said. Well, that sucks. So, new plan. They can't really attack us with their 8/8, because then we'll just be able to attack them for more damage. Right now we need to lean on that Bastion. It would have been really nice if we could have gotten that extra Bastion out. That would have been really helpful. Who are we playing against? Buchanan? Or Butchanan? Actually, wouldn't Butch be spelled B-U-T-C-H, maybe? Butch? Butchanan? So that'd be probably Buchanan. I thought Butch sounded funnier. What is they doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't like that. Well, let's sack them both, because we will still get triggers for the Careless Celebrant. And it gets exiled with this thing, I think. Exile instead. I need more pests though. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Blitz, and he's copying. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh my god, he wasted all the copies. That's hilarious. Well, for us, it's hilarious. This deck is doing really good. We're in just this... Although this guy... I mean, he's been playing some pretty good stuff. I have to admit. You know, they have been doing good stuff. But yeah. We do definitely seem to be dominating here. It's 3 mana for that, 2 mana for this. Another 2 mana for this. We sack 2. That should be game. I figured we'd struggle a little bit because I figured there'd be more people with crazy, weird, wacko decks in this because you're allowed to, it's no limits. Do whatever you want, right? Okay. A Groff on the second turn. As long as everything survives, we're good. Oh, I forgot to pay attention where they're going for. I don't think so, yeah. Because we chose mulligan second, so yeah. White mana, nope. That's okay. We only have 4 Careless Celebrants, and they only need one white each. So we got early removal already on our Eyetwitch. That would be annoying. It does not appear that way. They definitely have something because there's some stick. Well, might as well give it a try. We get to learn out of it anyways. Just because we have the 3 mana and the Plumb the Forbidden, I figure if we get creatures out, we're looking pretty good. Like, creatures are our big thing right now. So we can sacrifice them to Plumb the Forbidden. Now the removal on this guy, ooh, please don't. I'd like to smack you for 5, that'd be fun. Okay, maybe. Ooh, do we go for Bastion or Apprentice? Let's just attack first. If they have a way of dealing with our Groff, let's see if we can draw it out of them. And then if their mana's tapped, we can play Bastion afterwards. Bastion is not going to increase the damage from our Groff attacking, only when creatures die, right? So there we go. They have 1 black left. We can Plumb the Forbidden, but I don't think we're going to do that. We'll let them bounce that back for now. And then we'll go this way. Because with 1 black mana, they had no way of countering our Bastion. That was a pretty big brain moment for me there. To attack with the Groff first, and draw out whatever they have to prevent damage so they don't have mana to counter my Bastion. It's like, that Bastion is important. We need that out there. Once it's out there, it should be okay. I mean, this creature or enchantment, it could bounce it back to our hand, which would be so annoying, but it could happen. So let's go. Let's get that out there. And then we'll eat this token to get our Groff back out. And they take a ping there, too, from the Bastion. Groff is fun. Groff is a good card. I can see this guy being an important to beginners all next year, and because it's a common, budget-friendly, 2 mana 5/4. It's not that hard to find creatures to sacrifice to him, especially by your second turn. So I can see this being a good budget-friendly kind of thing for people. Ooh, we got to sack something. What do we sack? What do we sack? The Groff? Do we have removal? No. We have to get it with the Eyetwitch. Let's go with Groff. Keep our Witherbloom Apprentice out. Maybe we'll go Eyetwitch and then we'll Plumb the Forbidden. Alright, we got some bats there. We can just go bat here, and then we don't have any mana for Plumb. but we can still hit with our Apprentice. They're at lower health than we are. We got chump blockers, which, you know what? I may not even chump block. If they mutate onto this, I'll sack the Eyetwitch so that we can go and grab a Necrotic Fumes. And then we'll kill that exile that dang thing. An egg, okay, that's not a mutate. Come at me, bruh. Bring it on. Interesting, okay. Putting that on the egg, he didn't mutate that. Didn't want to make me sack, okay, because of the Bastion. Smart, smart. I like that. How are we doing for time here? Okay. So he's coming in with it. Okay. You take a damage, we gain a life. And I think I'll exile. I don't care too much about the Death Toucher. I'm gonna exile the big boy that keeps doing all that damage to us. Hopefully I get another land. Preferably Black Source. So I can cast this and still have mana up for something else. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's do it. Let's get rid of that thing. Get a Magecraft trigger, so we're back up to 20, they're down to 15. It was exile, yeah, he highlighted our Bastion there. It's because your guy got exiled, so our Bastion did not trigger. But our Witherbloom did for casting the Necrotic Fumes. Jank. 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 Ooh, dirty. So they're going to definitely hit my... I would assume they're going to hit... Ooh, you should probably hit the Pest. Okay. That's annoying now. We can sack the Eyetwitch for another Necrotic Fumes, except we need something to sack to it. We could just take this. And then we can play the Eyetwitch and sack it to the Plumb the Forbidden. We're gonna do that. Oh no, I was supposed to... Oh, I did that wrong. I was supposed to sacrifice the Eyetwitch to Plumb the Forbidden. Ay, ay, ay. They're totally going to mutate on that and bounce one of these guys. It's going to be the Groff, no doubt. And then I could block... I guess I could block the Shore Shark with the Eyetwitch and get my Learn that way. The thing is, I won't have anything on the field to exile for... Oh no, wait, I don't have another Necrotic in this deck, do I? Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so I have no way of getting rid of that. Now it's got flying. And he's going to bounce probably the Eyetwitch, so I can't block it. That's really bad now. Yeah, they've just got too much perfection on this one stack here. And if I would have, it didn't matter which one of those. It was smart to spread out his mutates earlier, though. And now I'm not getting any removal. Let's take that for now. Because it's only going to buy us one turn, so... Oh, jeez. Yes, because that's why I wanted one more turn. So I could see that our top deck had a land on it. Sakes. Yeah, I should just leave now. That was dumb. That was rude. Thanks. Thanks, deck. Wow. Well, let's plumb our bat just to see what other garbage is out there. 2 more lands? Because that's what we need to get out of this situation, right? That would have been great a long time ago. Much longer ago. Yeah, we have nothing else to... this must be an old style of sideboard, because I usually run more Necrotic Fumes, at least 2, just to make sure I get the... I can get as many of them as I need, kind of thing. Let's go Cruel Celebrant, just for fun. GG, you stacked your deck, good for you. Alright, so that was today's gameplay. I don't know, let me know what you think about this. I know I only had it in that No Limits event, is where I had this deck, but let me know, do you think that this would be okay in the Historic, if you even play that much Historic? I'm not sure how big most of you guys who watch my channel are into playing Historic. But yeah, I thought Cruel Celebrant was just the perfect addition to a Witherbloom deck. Unfortunately, it is a Historic card, so I thought I'd have fun with it in the No Limits play queue there. What do you think about that Angel deck too, though? Like the Resplendent, Righteous Valkyrie, and then the Bishop of Wings there. Like that combo is just brutal, right? So it's like, you know, you can only include 4 of those in each of those in a 60 card deck. So there's definitely a few other Angels in there, like what's that one that grows every time you play another Angel? It's in Kaldheim as well. But, you know, I've seen those decks, so when I saw this No Limit thing, I'm like, oh, I don't even need to own the cards, so I can play around with this kind of stuff. Because I've seen people do this before with their Historic cards, so it's just, let me know what you guys think about those events, too. An event, especially like this, where you get to play around with cards you don't even own, Historic and stuff like that. Do you guys take advantage and make crazy decks when they give us the opportunity to do this? I like it. I loved it. Like, that Angel deck was really cool. But yeah, again, more on a more serious note, what do you think about this deck, and how do you think it would compete in a regular Historic, considering that there really is only one Historic card in it? But yeah, Bastion is definitely going to rotate out, and that's one of the most powerful Witherbloom cards right now too. So what do you guys think of all that? Let me know what you think of the video. Hit a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. So other than that, have a great Sunday. I will see you guys in a few days in the next video. Cheers.